Everyone, welcome back to the fifth quarter. I'm here with...
Gunnar Rivers.
Abram Rodgers.
Grady Skipper.
We're sticking with our little oddball setup. I don't know if you watched the last episode, but I am now your permanent host. And we're kind of rotating through guests, but nevertheless, this is our last regular season episode of the fifth quarter, coming off a 25-20 win. UMS lost over UMS. So 10-0 season. I'll just give you guys a round of applause. It's been a huge run, and it ain't over yet. We got playoff football coming up, so I want to know, were you expecting UMS to be that good, or did they kind of surprise you guys?
You first?
I feel like they surprised us a little bit. They had two linebackers that weren't as good as I thought they were, but they were probably maybe the two best linebackers we played all year. But we also struggled a little bit. It probably didn't have to be that close, but at the end of the day, we got the win, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, their offense, they were pretty good. They always had like an offensive scheme, I guess, to our defense. So I thought they were pretty good.
Yeah, always a well-coached group, Grady.
I thought their offense was well coached and fast. They were like a lot faster than we expected, and I don't think we were expecting those linebackers to be that like onto the ball that much and always be in there.
Yeah, and from what I remember, they always moved around a lot up front.
Yeah,
did they stick with that? I remember that.
They moved a ton up front. It was almost every play they moved.
Yeah. But I'll get away from UMS for a minute. The night before Halloween, how was it? Did we get a big turnout? I was not present at the game, so.
It was a good night. I'm trying to remember. We had a good crowd. I think it was a whiteout senior night, but it was definitely probably one of our better crowds. Yeah, probably. What do you think, Abram?
I think it felt like it was loud to me. It did.
I feel like the speakers were juiced. Was that
maybe that's what it was. But
the speakers were loud that game.
Yeah.
But
I was surprised with how many UMS fans were there.
Yeah, there was a bunch of UMS
fans. They were super loud. Also, it being senior night for us, we had a lot of people, families out, and student section was actually rocking this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
I was impressed.
Impressed, good. And do you guys know anything about the baby powder? I remember when I rewatched the broadcast, it looked like a fog kind of came over.
I heard about it.
Yeah, they're kind of doing like the LeBron thing, I guess, throwing the powder up in the air before the game.
I hear air horns. I see baby powder.
Yeah.
I see confetti cannons.
Just didn't know if you guys knew anything about that. I'm probably the last drive at the end of the game for the 10-0 season. We have two offensive players up here right now, but obviously the defensive stop put us in a position to win the game ultimately. Abram, let's just get your thoughts on that.
For the last drive of the game, I got hurt with a little stinger, but Noah and Nigel went out there for me, and they got it done for the last drive for the defense.
Up.
Yeah, next man up.
And how does that feel? Excuse me, I don't mean to step on your toes, Grady, but how does that feel, when you're on defense? It's complementary football, you kind of got to let the other side of the ball, they got control of the game. You know, how does that feel on the sideline, just hoping the offense shows up when you need it? Like, what was going through your head?
What was going through my head is that my boys got this, and I know we're going to win. I mean, I had faith in them.
Yeah. Hey, 99% efficiency or something like that. Crazy stat. If any other team you could choose from to be in that spot, you pick this offense to do it.
Oh, yeah.
But two offensive guys up here, QB, offensive lineman. Take us through that last drive of the game. What was going through your guys' head?
Obviously it was awesome, but we started the drive not very good. We ran about 3 plays and got 10 yards and ran about a minute off the clock. And then we had a big chunk to beat, and then we kind of just started moving from there. It's kind of when we kind of clicked, and then we drove all the way down the field, and then Nigel ended up punching it in. But it was a great drive all around. There was no pressure really that entire drive. It was smooth.
I kind of wanted to make it feel like just like a regular drive that we have, just like a regular down the field. And from my defense standpoint, was being on both sides of the ball, and being in on that last drive, especially in the end zone. It was awesome. It's scarier than you think, because they were hot in the red zone for the whole game, and being able to get that stop, Noah getting that tackle on the reverse and things like that, just everything building up to that was really. It was good.
Yeah.
It was a fun night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll ask about that touchdown play, the last touchdown play. Was that? I don't think that's a play we've ever seen before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is that something you guys have worked on, the little shovel pass? to Michael Mitchell?
We ran it actually the first game against Bayside.
Oh, really?
First game of the year, and then we kind of just practiced it a little bit throughout the year. Haven't really thought about running it, and then it was kind of just perfect timing because we still had one timeout just in case he didn't get in the end zone. We were going to call timeout and kick it, but he got in the end zone. And
I think he was expecting to get in the end zone. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. It looked like it fooled the defense just enough. Was that like a fake pitch or counter?
Yeah,
or
it was like a
something?
fake pitch outside to Noah, and then Nigel wrapping back inside. So,
Bottom line, it obviously worked.
yep.
So, what was said in the locker room after the undefeated season?
Really hyped.
Or the
Just a
coach?
lot of 10-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yelling.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Any words from the coaches that kind of stuck with you guys?
Just like how fast it really all goes. Like this year in particular, I mean, being 10-0, I mean, obviously it's awesome, and we've had like key achievements throughout the way, but it's gone so fast this year, and kind of just not to miss it and to enjoy it, and still got to get back next week, and I mean now this week for the playoff game.
I agree. They did say it goes by like super fast and don't miss it. And play like it's your last game every game. So that's what I got out of it.
I mean, the one thing that like stuck out to me was how Coach Rivers is really striving for victory, and we all are. And like even though, so you have like a different section. So you have victory up here, you have prosperity, and you have
Adversity.
And there's a few adversity here and there, and the prosperity is the wins and beating everyone, but we're really still striving to get to victory, which is state, and that's really what he's been pushing on us, and I think it's helped us throughout the year a lot.
That's exactly right. And I just got to say, if somebody told me 5 years ago that St. Michael's was making a run for the state playoff title, I don't know if I would have believed them, but here we are now.
Yeah.
And speaking of playing every game like it's your last game, now if you lose, you're going home. So
Yeah.
Especially for us, the
Seniors, yeah.
Yeah.
exactly,
Really-
guys. I remember it. I was there once with you guys. I was once in
Yeah.
your shoes. Take us, kind of how that feels, for
Yeah.
those who don't play, those who have played, big things are on the line for sure. So, how do you guys feel about the playoffs?
I'm excited. I'm ready to bring home the blue map and get 15-0. That's what I'm
Yeah.
excited for.
I feel like we're at like a good spot right now as a team. I mean, we had a couple guys get banged up against UMS, but I feel like they're gonna heal up this week. We're going no shoulder pads this week, so we're kind of taking a little easy on us physically, but we're gonna be there mentally, and then we should get after Pike County this Friday.
Yep. You're doing something right when you're practicing in November without shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
I hate.
So, like a big thing about the UMS game that I thought was that's a game that we need before playoffs. That's like a big instead of it being a blowout and stuff like that, we need a game like that because playoffs is probably gonna end up being like that.
Yeah.
I agree.
And we can't. I mean, it's good coming off a blowout and playoffs, but being in a close game like that, I mean, it'll really help us throughout the year, the rest of the year, especially for playoffs.
Yeah, I feel like that also helped us last year. Last year we beat UMS 35-28. I mean, and that kind of helped us lean into the playoffs, kind of give us some momentum.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but this last UMS game was the closest game we've had all year. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Just a 5-point
I think so.
victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah. So
Lowest scoring game of the year, actually.
yeah, lowest score. Abram, you're on defense. Anybody step up to you big?
In that game, I felt like me and Nick Rousseau and all my D linemen did 10 times better, and those were the players that stuck out to me the most.
Yeah, and as we know, it was a 4-quarter game. We did not get to see JV this week, so not a lot of bench rolling, but nevertheless, guys who were always in the rotation could always step up big. Gunner, Grady,
Yep.
anybody step up huge to you?
I think I'd say Nick Rousseau. He was a big one. 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 He probably Nigel and Noah on defense, especially stepping up for Abram when that happened, and also Almo stepping up big for Huck.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Because he had a little mishap during the Orange Beach
concussion.
game
Yeah.
and things like that.
On the offensive side, who like kind of stepped up, I'd say B, because after Brody got hurt in the second half, B kind of had to switch to Brody's position a little bit, and he kind of got more targets and he was making plays.
Thanks, everyone, for tuning in to this episode of the Fifth Quarter with Abram, Gunner, and Grady. Tune in on the NFHS Network, where you will get to watch this Friday's game against Pike County, which is a playoff game. So you can catch it on the Wild Cardinal Network the next day. Till next time, go Cardinals.
Go
Go
Cardinals.
Cardinals.